Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to be showing you guys how to make normal knights. So this will be a full in-depth video on like the weaknesses and strengths of normal knights, like different variants that you can make. So yeah. So 3 Merlin, you really need 3. It's basically mandatory for normal knights. So yeah. Same thing with Madrat, you need 3 as well. Because you space your main piece, so you go Merlin into Madrat, equip a null arms, and then Madrat into Boars, which I play 3. I've seen people play 2, that's also fine. I get the reason why, just so they don't dead draw into Boars, but you can also play Boars control with this deck, and it just locks out your opponent. So, and then Brothers, you can run 1 to 2, that'd be perfectly fine. Brothers just helps with recycle and then help make your rank 4 or your rank 5 plays. So, Dristan's also amazing for help outing cards that you have problems with. So, yeah. And then 1 Bedwer, for sending no arms to a graveyard for your rank 4 plays or for your rank 5 targets. And then he helps adjust levels. So let's say you have a Madrat with a null arms, then you summon this, switch the null arms from Madrat over to Bedweaver, and then you use your rank 4. So, and then Gwennifer, Queen of the Null Arms. Here's where I'm going to add the other stuff in here. You can also run Gawain and Artorias for more rank 4 spam. That also helps out a lot. And here's the other brothers. I would say play, like I said, just 1 or 2. But you can try 3, which I've done before. Just for the big old defense. So, yeah. And then another addition, you can play 2. I would not do 3. 3's clog you too much. And then, I don't know if you guys remember my old build where I ran each chart and Lance on. And then, no night on the round tables. This is another fun build as well. If you guys check out my old deck profiles over that. And then, I've seen people run Lay of the Lake, which I kind of get why, but I don't really care for the synchro build too much, so, yeah, but that's also another variant that you can play as well, and I've seen people play 3 Gwennifars, which, you know, that clogs too much, but that's just player preference, again, like Gwennifar. I would probably play 2 max, because I've been playing 2 on Yugioh Pro for a little bit. It helps, but I would not play 3 at all. And then Watchfed, I don't play him in my build. I just don't care for the card too much, in my personal opinion. You guys might have different opinions over that. And then the other thing that you guys can do is run like the full story, where you play like Avalon and then all the other Null Knights, which a friend of mine at my locals does play like the full story, and he's had a lot of fun with it. So, like I said, my build is probably the most like competitive that I've ever made it. So, but like I said, there's the other variants that I showed you guys. So, like I said, it's all player preference and all of that. Up to what the player wants to play, so yeah. And then, Double Honest, you can play 1, that's perfectly fine, but I personally like 2, 1 or 2, so. And then Double Vader, this helps you get out of Bahamut Shark situations and everything else, so, yeah. So there's that. And then for the null arms and dispose, 3 Excalibur. I like 3. 2 is perfectly fine, but in my opinion, I like 3. 3 Destiny, same thing. I like it, so at 3. 2 Caliburn, perfectly fine at 2. I've not played 3, but 2 is a perfect number, so yeah. 2 Gallatin, also, you can also play 1, but 2 is perfectly fine, so yeah. And 1 Arfadur, you could try 2, which I've tried 2, and it kind of helps, but I like 1, so yeah. And then last chapter of the Gnome Knights. I've not played 3. 2 you could try, but 1 is just perfect, so at least in my opinion. And then 3 MC, just staple. You could switch these out for Twin Twisters. That also helps out a lot as well. I've seen people playing those. And then Galaxy Cyclone, just for more destruction. And then this can also help you out, like vanities or anything like that you're kind of locked under, or lose 1 turn, mistake, anything like that. So yeah. 2 Duality. In case if you get like brick hand of spells or like monsters, this helps you kind of try to get consistent. So yeah. Dark Hole, just for nuking the whole board and then going off. So yeah. And for traps, 2 Decree. I would run Decree like every time, just to help out like Strike. It's especially good against Pozoics. And then Bottomless, Trench Hole, anything else that could hurt you. So, and then I run 1 Vanities. In case because of those boards that you make Big King, and then have Vanities, then you basically won. So there's nothing else can really out that. So yeah, and then all that I personally run is this for extra deck, but you can also run like these cards, so like Cowboy, Castell, Monarch, Karagorn, Biswaller, Gemini Pearl, Black Ship, and then Giant Hand. So you can run those as well. And you can also run these. So it's Refugia if you run traps, and then more copies of the other stuff. Abigail Chimera guys for Burning Abyss, stuff like that. So yeah, so and then the strengths of Noble Knights is Vanities and Big King with a whole bunch of equips. Can basically just win your game. When Kaiser is good and unbanned, that won you many games. And then even Boar's Control, boards with a whole bunch of equips, that also wins you games as well. So there's just many different ways of winning games and with this deck and strengths. The weaknesses are macro, because I faced many Dark Law decks, and that hurts a lot. That's why I was maining Imperial Ironwall for that reason. And then Kaijus, that's the other thing that you gotta be aware about, is if you go Big King and then if you don't have Vanities face down, you might as well just not go into Big King. You might as well just do like my draw and then a Bourge, just leave those up. That's basically your best bet. But yeah, so that's 2 things that really hurt a lot, is banishing your normal arms and then Kaijuing your monster, your Big King. So and then just other decks that can outpace it, like Magic Specters, which Karen hurts a lot if you're gone first, or if you're gone second and they're gone first, then yeah, that hurts. And then like being bombless, which is why Decree's in here. So just all things that hurt Normal Knights are its weakness, and then a lot of things that Normal Knights can beat are like strengths and everything. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys haven't checked out my other deck profiles or Normal Knights, make sure you guys go do that. You just, like I said, a lot of the different variants I made are a lot of fun. So yeah. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Later, guys.